So once again, here I am to clarify your doubts related to area related to circles. So yeah, as we started yesterday, but due to some technical issues, I was unable to continue with the chapter. So today we are moving with the concept. So as we discussed formulas yesterday, so here once again prior to the chapter, we are going to start out with the repetition of formulas so that it will be clear to you or to understand in a better way. So yesterday already I discussed few of the formulas. So let's once again have the repetition of that. So in this chapter we are going to have, so as I told, circle. If a chord is drawn in a circle, now what is chord? Chord is a line which joins a circle at 2 points. So its end points are on circumference. Chord divides the circle into two parts. One is called major segment and the small one is called minor segment. So in this chapter we are going to have separate formulas for major segment and minor segment. Then along with that, so here we are going to have separate formulas for major segment and minor segment along with related to sector. Sector is a part which is enclosed between two radii. So this is a sector. If we remove chord from the sector, like if we remove triangle from a sector, we left out with minor segment. To get the area of minor segment, we need to remove triangle from sector. So let's move on with the formula. And yesterday I discussed about three kind of triangles are possible. In your syllabus you are having triangles, three types, like theta can be either 60. Here the triangle formation will be there where the central angle will be given in the form of theta. It can be either 60, 120 or 90. If the value of theta is 60 or 120, formula is root 3 by 4 r square for area of triangle. If theta is 90, formula is half r square. So these two formulas we need to remember related to triangle. So when we will be calculating area of segment, out of sector we will subtract area of triangle depending on theta's value. Now here the next one, arc is a part of the circle which is on the circumference. So the first formula is length of arc. Generally this question they ask in MCQ. It's pi r theta by 180. Second formula, area of sector. It's pi r square theta by 360. And third formula, area of minor segment. If they'll ask area of minor segment, out of sector we are going to subtract area of triangle depending on the need. If theta is given 60 or 120, we will use root 3 by 4 r square. If it is given 90, half r square. So these are the few formulas which we are going to use. And if it is given, find area of major segment. So as minor segment is given, if they'll ask for major segment, it's area of sector, that is pi r square theta upon 360 minus area of minor segment. Whatever the minor segment we will calculate, that we need to subtract out. So these are the basic formulas which we are having in this chapter. Now let's move with the solutions. Here in the first question, arc of a circle subtend an angle theta at the center. Find the area of the minor sector. arc of the circle subtend an angle theta at the center. So first question is given, arc of the circle subtend angle theta at the center. So as it is given, it is subtending angle theta at the center. Formula will be simple only, pi r square theta by 360. We need to find what is the area of sector. Next question, sector subtend an angle 120 at the center having the radius 21. Here it is given, sector is subtending angle 120 at the center having the radius 21. Find area of sector. So formula of area of sector, pi r square theta by 360, pi 22 by 7, radius is given 21, theta is 120, whole divided by 360. So here 12 3s are 36, 3 7s are 21, 7 7 got cancelled. So final answer will be 22 multiplied by 21. So in this way you can calculate answers very simply. Now the important MCQ of this chapter, so here it is 21 multiplied by 22, 21 2s are 42, so 4 carry, 42 plus 4, 46. So final answer is 462 centimeter square. Now one of the important MCQ of this chapter, area of the largest triangle inscribed in a semicircle of radius 8. Question is given, area of triangle or area of largest triangle inscribed in semicircle. So what is the meaning of inscribed? Inscribed means it is inside. If there is a semicircle, largest triangle which is inside the semicircle, we need to find area of that. So here we need to find area of the semicircle which is inscribed in triangle. So let's calculate it. So already values are given to you. Okay, few minutes only. So here we need to find area of the triangle which is inscribed in semicircle. So how to calculate? The radius of the semicircle is given 8. So this is radius, as radius is given 8. So how we are going to calculate this? Radius is given 8. So r plus r, diameter will be 16. As radius is 8, height of the triangle will also be 8. So it's quite easy. When we read the question, it seems to be difficult. But so while we have the solution, we can have the value to be very simple. Once again repeating the question. Here the question is given, find area of the largest triangle which is inscribed in a semicircle. So there is a semicircle, its radius is given 8. So we calculated the base as 8 plus 8. So this it is 16. Radius is nothing but height. So in the triangle we got base and height both. Thus we can calculate its area easily by using half into base into height formula. Thus half, base is 16, height is 8. Thus the final answer is 64 centimeter square. So this is how we can calculate this simple MCQ. And very often we get the question where they will ask length of the minute hand of the clock will be given and they will ask to find out area it will swipe while covering certain distance. Like here it is given length of the minute hand. So it is given length of the minute hand. So when they will give length of the minute hand, it's nothing but radius. Length of the minute hand is given 14 centimeter. We need to find area swept when it will move from 2 to 11. So we are going to solve this kind of questions. First we need to find what is the theta covered during 2 to 11. Vivek, are you there? Still not yet joined. Vivek, are you there? Okay, 2 to 11. We need to find area between 2 to 11. So here, how we are going to calculate during 2 to 11. First we count out how many minutes it will cover during 2 to 11. So here, 2 to 3, 5 minutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here, 9 11s are 45. It covers totally 45 minutes. We'll be calculating theta and minutes. When it covers completely 60 minutes, theta will be 360 as complete circle is covered during 60 minutes. Now when it covers 45 minutes, what is theta? 9, 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 5s are 45. So during 45 minutes, what will be the theta? So here, theta value by cross multiplication we can find it out. 360 multiplied by 45 whole divided by 60. $270. We got the value of theta as 270. Now we need to find out how much area it will sweep when the theta is 270. Area of sector. It's pi r square, theta by 360, pi value 22 by 7, radius is 14, which is length of the minute hand. Theta we calculated 270, whole divided by 360. 9 3s are, 9 4s are, 7 2s are 14. So final answer is 22 multiplied by 21. So it's 462 centimeter square. Is it clear? Now one more same kind of question is there. Either they can give the time interval like 2 to 11 or 5 to 12, how much theta to be covered, or directly they will give in 20 minutes how much area it will cover. So if it will give directly, if they will give, you need not to find out minutes, directly will be calculating theta. If they will not give minutes and they'll ask to find out theta, there we need to find out by subtracting and then multiplying by 5. So this is one of the variety of the question. Now let's correlate two questions here. So one interesting question is that, so question is somewhat like this. So here a triangle is given whose sides are 8 and 6. We need to find shaded area. So here third side is not given. Here one more like right angle symbol is given. So it is a right angle triangle. We can calculate radius, we can calculate area of the triangle easily by half base into height formula. Radius of the circle is not given. If the circle is inside the triangle, we call it as in circle. We can calculate area of in circle. There is a shortcut formula to find out area of in circle. So let's learn this variety of question. So I showed you this so that you can understand what the shaded area. So we need to find out shaded area. To calculate shaded area, out of area of triangle, area of circle to be subtracted. Okay. तो अब यहाँ पे हमारे पास इन सर्कल नहीं है, मतलब इन सर्कल का रेडियस हमारे पास नहीं है. तो अभी हम ये इन रेडियस कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? इन रेडियस फाइंड करने के लिए हमको पहले ये थर्ड साइड फाइंड करना है. जब कभी भी राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल दिया जाता है तो दोनों साइड्स को यूज़ करके पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से हम पहले थर्ड साइड फाइंड कर लेंगे. थर्ड साइड फाइंड करने के बाद हम इन रेडियस को फाइंड कर सकते हैं. चलो अब हमको शुरू करें. सो ऐसे यहाँ पे तुमको दिया हुआ है और ये एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल है. एक साइड 8 है, एक साइड 6 है. और अंदर एक सर्कल है. सो राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल पाइथागोरस से पहले हम थर्ड साइड फाइंड कर लें. तो ये लॉन्गेस्ट साइड हमको फाइंड करना है. तो लेट इट बी x. तो अभी परपेंडिकुलर और एक बेस हो गया. परपेंडिकुलर स्क्वायर प्लस बेस स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू हाइपोटेनस स्क्वायर. तो परपेंडिकुलर 8 स्क्वायर प्लस 6 स्क्वायर इज x स्क्वायर. तो ये हो गया 64 प्लस 36 इज x स्क्वायर. सो 100 इज इक्वल टू x स्क्वायर. Thus x is root over 100. So it's 10. We got the value of larger side as 10. So भी इन रेडियस फाइंड करने का फॉर्मूला होता है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, एमसीक्यू के लिए भी याद रखना है. इन रेडियस r इज इक्वल टू सम ऑफ द टू स्मॉलर साइड्स, दैट इज AB प्लस BC माइनस AC होल डिवाइडेड बाय 2. जो दोनों छोटे साइड हैं उन दोनों का प्लस करना है, बड़े वाले को माइनस करना है, फिर होल डिवाइड बाय 2. सो इट्स 8 प्लस 6 माइनस 10 होल डिवाइड बाय 2. So 14 minus 10 is 4. 4 divided by 2, 2. Thus the value of in radius is 2 centimeter. We got the value of in radius. Now area of shaded part. How we are going to calculate area of shaded part? Out of area of triangle, area of circle to be subtracted. Now area of shaded part. Area of triangle minus area of circle. Area of triangle half into base into height, as it is a right angle triangle. Area of circle is pi r square. Half, base is 8, height is 6. Pi, here we will consider 3.14, it is given in the question. Radius we calculated 2. So let's complete calculation. 6 4s are 24 minus 4 4s are 16. This in circle formula is applicable in only right angle triangle. It's only in right angle triangle. Okay, generally they will ask in circle for right angle triangle only. Or otherwise the three sides must be given. If three sides are given, then only we can calculate. Okay, like two sides minus third side. I'll teach you how to get like that. Proof is also there in circles chapter. That they can ask like prove that in radius is this one. Like by this formula we are getting in radius. Okay, here it is 24 minus 4 4s are 16, 1, 4 1s are 4 plus 1, 5, 4 3s are 12. So now subtracting them. 4, once check for the calculation. Centimeter square. So this we got value of shaded part. If the question is in this way, it's quite easy. How we can get the shaded part? Here out of square, two circles are being removed. If we join out all the corner circles, they will make one complete circle. Here the corner, 4 quadrants are there. If we join 4 quadrants, they'll make one circle. Along with that, one more circle is there inside. Both of them are having radius 2 only. So first we will calculate area of square. Area of square is L into L, where the side is given 8. So it's 8 multiplied by 8, 64. Then we'll subtract area of 2 circles. Pi r square, where radius is 2. So let's move with this question. So figure, if it is clear, I'll be writing solutions. So here, the next question, we need to find shaded part where there were 2 circles in the shaded area. Question was like a square is there, in the center one circle is there, in 4 corners 4 quadrants are there. If we join all the 4 quadrants, they'll make one circle. Center also one more circle is there. Now area of shaded part, it's area of square minus area of two circles. Area of square, L multiply by L, two circles, 2 multiply by 3.14 multiply by radius is 2. So 2 into 2, pi r square. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? 8 multiply by 8 minus 2 to the 4 to the 8. 8 into 3.14. See here, if you get calculation in this way, take common. So that will be much more easy. We can take 8 common. So it's 8 minus 3.14. So 8 multiply by multiply and complete answer. So this I am leaving over here. So answer you can calculate by your own. So this this kind of questions prior to 2 to 3 years they used to ask. Now they stopped it. So where they will be asking shaded part. Now direct questions are being mostly asked. If suppose question is in this way, how to get the shaded part? Here there is a square. Side of the square is radius. And as the square is having theta to be 90, so this we consider like a quadrant. For this shaded part, area of circle divided by 4. That is pi r square divided by 4. So we'll get this part. Here the radius is given 5. The square and isosceles triangle whose congruent sides are 5 and radius is given 42. So value of radius is 42 and these sides are 5 each. Congruent sides are 5. So here the triangle, like here theta is 90. So by vertically opposite angle, this cross means this angle will also be 90. अब ये दोनों 90 हो गए क्योंकि ये 90 डिग्री है तो ये एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल बन गया. तो एरिया का फॉर्मूला हो जाएगा हाफ इंटू बेस इंटू हाइट. सो ये ट्रायंगल का एरिया हमको मिल जाएगा अलॉन्ग विद दैट एरिया ऑफ क्वाड्रेंट. अभी दोनों को ऐड करेंगे तो शेडेड पार्ट हो जाएगा. ये वाला क्वेश्चन एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक में एग्जाम्पल में था, जो ओल्ड एडिशन था उसमें. तो यहाँ से अगर हमको शेडेड पार्ट फाइंड करना है तो यहाँ पे अगर हम देखें तो एक स्क्वायर में यहाँ पे एक सेमी सर्कल बन रहा है, यहाँ पे एक सेमी सर्कल बना, फिर यहाँ से एक सेमी सर्कल ड्रॉ किए, यहाँ से एक सेमी सर्कल ड्रॉ किए, तब जाके उनको पूरा ये एक स्क्वायर मतलब ये शेडेड रीजन कंप्लीट हुआ है. तो ये इन्होंने कैसे ड्रॉ किया है, देखो एक स्क्वायर लिया, स्क्वायर में पहले एक सेमी सर्कल, दूसरा एक सेमी सर्कल, यहाँ से एक, फिर यहाँ से एक. सो दे गॉट द शेडेड पार्ट. तो पहले क्या करेंगे वो लोग, एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर से 2 सेमी सर्कल मतलब एक सर्कल को माइनस किया तो हमको ये मतलब ये 2 शेडेड पार्ट बचा. फिर उसके बाद फिर से एरिया ऑफ सर्कल लिया, यहाँ से अगर कंसिडर करें तो एक और सर्कल माइनस हुआ तो ये शेडेड पार्ट बचा. दोनों पार्ट को प्लस करके अगर एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर में से माइनस करेंगे तो हमको ये डिज़ाइन बच जाएगा. तो हमको करना क्या है, एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर माइनस एरिया ऑफ सर्कल. अगर ये वैल्यू को हम 2 बार मल्टीप्लाई करें, एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर माइनस एरिया ऑफ सर्कल एज 2 पार्ट्स आर देयर. हमने 2 बार ऐसे किया, एक बार यहाँ से किया था और एक बार ऐसे किया साइड से. तो हम लोग 2 बार फाइंड करेंगे. सो मतलब ये जो आंसर हमारा आ रहा विल मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 2. सो वॉट एवर ओवरऑल आंसर वी विल गेट, फिर उस आंसर में से मतलब उस आंसर को हमको एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर में से माइनस करना है. नाउ फाइनल आंसर दैट इज़ फाइनल एरिया ऑफ शेडेड पार्ट, area of square minus whatever these calculations are there, that to be subtracted. So I'll send all these pics of the questions once you try by your own, like whether you are getting solutions or not. Next, on a circular tabletop of radius 30, a design is formed leaving an equilateral triangle inscribed in a circle. So here question is given, There is a circular, so this fourth question, there is a circular table top. On that, an equilateral triangle is inscribed. An equilateral triangle is inscribed in that. We need to find area of design. So the radius is given 30. We need to find this design area. For equilateral triangle, side is not given. The radius is 30. How are you going to find side of equilateral triangle? So this you can calculate by trigonometry. Like the radius is given 30. We can apply trigonometry to find out side. As it is an equilateral triangle, so theta will be 60. So ऐसे हमारा एक equilateral triangle है. So each angle will be 60. Now radius is given 21. So here this side is given 21. This radius will divide angle in two equal halves. तो ये जो angle हमारा हो रहा है ये 30 हो गया. अब ये अगर हमको बेस फाइंड करना है तो ये चीज़ हो गया हाइपोटेनस और ये बेस. बी और एच कॉस के रिलेशन में आता है. सो कॉस 30 इज इक्वल टू बी बाई एच. कॉस 30 वैल्यू इट्स √3/2 b by h. Now √3/2, b is not given, h is 30. So we'll have cross multiplication. So b is 15√3. ऐसा भी हमको एक साइड मिला. Now to find out complete base, this to be doubled. If we consider this to be ABC, then BC will be double of 15√3. 2 multiplied by 15√3. So it's 30√3. We got side of equilateral triangle. Now to find out area of shaded part. Out of the circle we need to subtract triangle. Area of shaded part. Area of circle minus area of equilateral triangle. For circle it is pi r square. For equilateral triangle it is √3/4 side square. Here radius is 30. Side of equilateral is 15√3. Okay, will you calculate and give answer to me? I'll wait for some times, like, to find out answer. Complete this calculation and say answer to me fast. Are you getting, or you want me to explain? Great. Will you solve it by your own, or you want me to explain? We need to find pi r square theta value. Okay. Then √3/4 side square. In this question, pi is given 3.14. So replace pi with 3.14. √3 value 1.73. Multiply by side is 15√3. So 15 square is 225. Multiply by √3 is 3. Excuse me. fast. Say the calculation a little tougher, toughest part of this chapter. Otherwise, concept is very simple. You need to put all the values only. Formulas are 4 formulas only in complete chapter. Okay, want me to explain? Only calculations are there. You need to multiply, nothing else. So 3 3s are 9. 9 4s are 36. 3. 9 1s are 9 plus 3, 12. 1. The 9 3s are 27. 28. 2 zeros are there, so they got cancelled. 2826 minus 7.13, 1.73, then 225 multiply by 3. So if you divide it, multiply them. 173 multiplied by 675. So we got like 1167.65 divided by 4. Now divide them. So whatever value you are getting, subtract them. So that will be the final answer. Shaded part. Okay, next one more important question, like interesting question is there, which can be important for MCQ. Ratio of area of two circles is given 4:4. Find the ratio of their circumference. Ratio of areas of two circles is given 1:4. We need to find ratio of circumference. So ratio of area. So as per question, pi r1 square upon pi r2 square is 1 upon 4. So pi will get cancelled. We can calculate the value of r1 upon r2 as root over 1 by 4. So it's 1 by 2. Correct. I started with next question. Pay attention there. So it's given ratio of the two circles 1:4. Find the ratio of the circumference. It's given pi r1 square upon pi r2 square is 1 by 4. Pi will get cancelled. r1 upon r2 is root over 1 by 4. So it's 1 by 2. We need to find ratio of circumference. So circumference formula is 2 pi r1 upon 2 pi r2. So both will get cancelled. Already we got r1 upon r2 is 1 upon 2. So ratio is 1:2. So this kind of questions are important for MCQs. Next, circumference of a circle is 44. Then the length of the side of the square inscribed in the circle. So here circumference of the circle is given 44. That is 2 pi r is given 44. What is the length of the square which is inscribed in the circle? What is the side of the square? That is question mark. So here radius is not given. If we calculate the value of radius will give the diameter. After getting diagonal, we can find side. So let's start out with the solution here. 2 pi is 22 by 7. The radius is 44. 22 2s are 44. So 44 got cancelled. Radius is 7. We got the value of radius 7. Therefore, diameter will be double of radius. So it's 2 multiplied by 7, 14. After getting the value of diameter, we can consider the side of the square to be x. By Pythagoras theorem, we can find side. X square plus x square is equal to 14 square. 2x square is 196. Cancel with 2. 2 9s are 18. 2 8s are 16. So x is root over 98. 98 we can write as 49 2s are. So it's 7 root 2. Side of the square. Is it clear? Is it clear? Or do you want me to explain again? There is no response. Vivek, understood this? You want me to repeat? Are you there? Okay, next question. Area of the minor sector is 150. Find the length of corresponding arc. Next question is given. Area of minor sector. Area of minor sector is 150. Its radius is given 15. Find length of arc. We need to find length of arc. So here minor sector is given. Sector formula pi r square theta by 360 is given 150. Pi 3.14 r square. Here theta is not given. We need to calculate theta. R is given 15. 3.14. Radius is 15. Theta is not given. Whole divided by 360 is 150. So we'll cancel out. Thus the value of theta is 360 multiplied by 10. Cross multiplication. Whole divided by 3.14 into 15. For this kind of questions, don't complete the calculation. As they all will get cancelled. We need to find length of arc. Now, length of arc L is pi r theta upon 180. So put out their values. Pi 3.14. Then radius is given 15. Value of theta we got 360 multiplied by 10 whole divided by 3.14 multiplied by 15. Already in the formula. 2 pi r theta नहीं होता है. लेंथ ऑफ आर्क इज पाई आर थीटा अपॉन 180. अगर 2 पाई आर थीटा होगा तो यहाँ 360 आएगा. सो इट्स पाई आर थीटा बाई 180 लेंथ ऑफ आर्क. ओके 3.14 multiplied by 180. देखो वापस एक बार फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ how we got this. So first we calculated area of sector. It's pi r square theta by 360. It's given 150. Pi is 3.14. Radius is 15. Square is there. So 15 into 15. Theta is not given by 360. So I cancel this 15. तो यहाँ पे हमारा 10 बचा. Now having cross multiplication, we got the value of theta in fraction. So don't go for the calculation. Leave as it is. Then length of arc is pi r theta upon 180. So replace theta with the value which we got. So everything will get cancelled. 15, 15 cancel. 182 is 360. So length of arc is 20 centimeter. So if calculations are given in this in this chapter, we can skip out the calculations and things to be kept in fractions only. At the last, they will get cancelled and the calculations will be much simple. Now next question is given. Area and circumference of the circle are numerically equal. Find the value of radius. Here it is given area and circumference both are equal. Find radius. In question it is given area and circumference are equal. Area formula pi r square, circumference is 2 pi r. Both are given equal. So we'll cancel radius and pi. Radius is root over 2. So this is important for MCQ. Next question. OA and OB are two perpendicular radii of the circle having the radius 9. Area of the minor sector corresponding to angle. हाँ good. Radius root 2 आएगा ना? It's not 2. हाँ okay, very good. 2 only. एक r cancel हो गया ना? Good. So radius is 2. Now the next one. In the question it is given two radii are mutually perpendicular to each other. So they are making 90 degree. Now next is given find the area of the minor sector. Find the area of the minor sector. So this area of sector we need to find out. Radius is given 9. So quite simple question. When theta is 90, here area of sector is asked. So direct formula is there, pi r square theta by 360. Pi 3.14. Radius is 9. Theta is 90 whole divided by 360. Now in this chapter, one more question is there, which is very important question. Number of revolution. Okay, here a bicycle wheel makes 6,250 revolutions in traveling 11 kilometer. So question is, wheel makes 6,250 revolutions to cover 11 kilometer. We need to find area covered by it. Sorry, here it is given the wheel makes 6,250 revolutions to cover 11 kilometer. Find the diameter of the wheel. So your diameter we need to calculate. 650 revolution to cover 11 kilometer. So in this question, we will find out what is the radius. So let's start out with that. 11 kilometer is equal to 11. If you recall back in yesterday's class, I explained if we convert kilometer to centimeter, we need to use total 5 decimals. 5 zeros, that is 3 zeros to convert kilometer to meter, and to convert meter to centimeter, 2 more zeros. So thus it is 11. So 11 lakh centimeter. Wheel is making 6,250 revolutions. Now circumference, this formula you need to remember. Circumference of wheel is equal to distance divided by number of revolutions. Here distance is 11 lakh. Number of revolutions is 6,250. So how we can calculate it in simple way? Split out them. 2 zeros will make 100. 0 got cancelled. 625 is 25 25s are. So 25 fours are. 25 ones are, 25 fours are. So final answer 4 4s are 16 and 11. So circumference of circle is 11 multiplied by 16. Don't go for calculation, leave like this only. So as we are finding number of revolutions, circumference of the wheel, so unit will be centimeter. Now compare this value with the circumference. 2 pi r is 11 multiplied by 16. 2, 22 by 7 multiplied by r is 16. Now cancel them. 11 2s are 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16. So finally radius is 7 4s are 28. We got the value of radius. In the question it was asked what is the diameter of the wheel. So therefore diameter is 2r. 2 multiplied by 28. So the final answer is 56 centimeter. Do you know textbook questions clearly? NCERT is clear to you? Vivek, are you clear with NCERT? If the radius is in meter or centimeter, एक व्हील जो है कितना बड़ा होगा? हाँ, 1 मीटर मतलब हमारे हाथ के जितना. ठीक है, तो व्हील ऑब्वियसली सेंटीमीटर में ही होगा. बहुत बड़ा नहीं होता है चक्का, छोटा होता है, भले वो किसी चीज़ का भी हो. So always it will be taken in centimeter only. Clear? एक बार टेक्स्ट बुक के जो एनसीईआरटी के क्वेश्चंस है ना, वो सारे सॉल्व करके देखो कि सभी आ रहे हैं कि नहीं. अगर उनका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर है मतलब दूसरे क्वेश्चंस आ जाएंगे. उसमें भी काफ़ी सारे ऐसे हैं ना कि जो सेक्टर सेगमेंट फाइंड करना. एक हॉर्स वाला है जो कि कॉर्नर में, सर्कल के कॉर्नर में है. कितना वो ग्रेजिंग एरिया उसका इंक्रीज़ होगा जब उसका रोप को इंक्रीज़ कर रहे हैं. उस टाइप का एक क्वेश्चन है. फिर उसके बाद एक सर्कुलर ब्रुच वाला है जहाँ पे 5 डायमीटर वाले को एक है. सो एक बार एनसीईआरटी को अच्छे से सॉल्व कर लो. अगर एनसीईआरटी आ रहा है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो पहले मैं एनसीईआरटी के क्वेश्चन सारे एक्सप्लेन करूँगी, उसके बाद हम डिफरेंट टाइप के क्वेश्चंस करें. ठीक है. हाँ, तो अभी मैं क्लास कंप्लीट कर रही हूँ. सो एक बार तुम सारे एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चंस पूरे देख लो अच्छी तरह से. और ये जो क्वेश्चंस मैंने करवाए हैं उनके पिक्स में भेज दूँगी. और नेक्स्ट जो एक्सरसाइज है इसमें मेरे पास जो है वो भी मैं एक बार भेजती हूँ. एक बार क्वेश्चंस रीड करके देखो. अगर जो टिपिकल लग रहा है उस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस हम लोग सॉल्व करें. तो रात तक में पहले ये चैप्टर कवर कर लेना. तो अगर वो रेडी रहेगा तो उसके हिसाब से हम फर्दर प्रिपरेशन करें फिर कल के दिन. चलो मैं क्लास को वाइंड अप कर रही हूँ. सो कंप्लीट योर वर्क.